Hello, I am here, yeah. I had a pause because, New Year's and stuff. But here I am. By the way, Happy New Year. Thanks. Yep. How was your New Year? Did you stay with family and stuff? Yes, I am studying value actually. Dark and light. And sometimes I choose mostly light photos, and other times I choose mostly dark photos like this one. Me too. I was the exact same way. I woke up um with the how do I say it? Let me check. With the fireworks. I was like, man, why are they already make so much noise? It's still not midnight. And when I checked the phone, it was actually 3 minutes to midnight. And then I went back to sleep again. That day, people stayed up listening to music next to the park until 5 in the morning. I don't know how I managed to sleep that night. Yep. So, hey, let me tell you something that I learned these days. That's why I am studying value. I learned something called exposure. You learn this exposure thing in photography, but in art, you've got to know about it too. So, for example, this photo here is mostly dark, right? Uh, your attention is directed to the shadow areas. So the shadow areas must be more detailed than the light areas. You know those things about shadow, light, and midtone? Like, they say when they're going to explain to you about how light works, they make a ball and then they put the shadow and then they put the light. And they say that it's the shadows, the midtones, and the light. But today I understand what the midtone is about. Look. Look at this. In this image here, the exposure is in light. So the gray area, the midtone here, must be in the light areas. That's why this image here feels like it's mostly in the light, because the dark areas are simplified and the other area, the light, is more detailed. In this specific image, you have two colors for light and one color for dark. But this other one, I used the exact same colors, but you understand that the image is in shadows. So you have simplified lights, you have only one color for the light and two colors for the shadows. This one and this one are exactly the same color, but because here it is put inside the shadows, you understand the image is in shadows, and here it is put inside the lights, so you understand the image is in light. This blew my mind. I was like, I finally understood the role of this thing here. Because no, I would just like put it randomly. I would put this value inside the light zone and inside the shadow zone, whatever, and it would become a mess. If you want to understand more, I have a video for you. Let me check. I was so happy that I found this out. I need to share it. And like this study is about 3 values, like the darkest, the middle, and the lightest. But when you understand these 3, you can multiply and make more values in between. This was a game changer to me. So the name of the video, I'll put in the chat.
In this
And then I saw that video and I took lots of notes. And then yesterday I made this one and this one, which I preferred. I thought this was really cool. A cool reference. Have you been drawing this transition to the new year these past few days? Cool. Mine too. I have changed a little bit of focus during the new year. I started studying rendering. Let me show you. No, this is basics. I am still learning the basics. So I was studying rendering. I was like, this year will be the year to learn rendering. So there's this. I learned Kuroshiro's. This guy, if you want to check him out, or a girl, I don't know. And I really like their style, their art style. So they have a lot of rendering tutorials. And see, look this part here. He said I will say they, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but they said that you have to choose. Either you have detailed shadows or detailed light. So this one is detailed shadows and this one is detailed lights. It's the same stuff that the video that I talked about said. It's exactly the same. I was like, whoa. I really love when I learn something and then I hear the same thing again with other words from another person so that you know that you're going on the right track. I have another note here. Yeah. And I was trying to make a Frieden fan art. Have you watched Frieden? So I am doing this apart from the stream, and I was like trying a pose and like her clothes and the references of her and feet. Ah, yes, she is, yeah. I really, really love that anime because it's so relaxing. So I am trying this. I'm really proud of this. Let's see, but the focus here is to render and make a finished piece. So let's go, right? But hey, did you know I chose this reference here of her sitting because of the hand? And Can you believe that this is AI? Look at her crooked arm. This hand here makes no sense. The knees don't connect. What else? Yeah. And I was like, I chose this reference. And I thought, oh, it's that model that I already know, that when you go to Pinterest, you have lots of models, and I had this, I think a Japanese or Korean or Chinese, this Asian model that I saw a lot of pictures of her, and then I thought, oh, this is the same model. And no, it's AI. It must have copied her face though. And when I saw the picture, I was like, something is off. Wait. Okay, so another thing. Look, the leg goes where? I can't draw on top of this. But the leg goes and it goes here. But it should go here. This other one is more believable, but this one goes straight into the ground. It's ridiculous. I was kind of sad because AI is something that makes me sad. You know. I am not, though. What are you talking about? Thanks, though. Oh my god, thank you. Yeah, but before starting to teach somebody, you gotta master what you're doing. You should definitely try this exercise that I'm doing right now. I think it's a game changer. This is Krita. It's a free app. It's just like Photoshop, like it's really, really, really good. You know, I was learning rendering from Kuroshiro, and because I was tired of drawing like figures and anatomy and just staying on that, and I want to apply that knowledge now. And you should definitely check them out too. You know, I was kind of tired. Okay, I learned anatomy and poses and faces, so what? So what now? And then when I saw their process, their drawing process, I saw that they do have lots of reference to draw, you know? You don't need to draw, you don't need to know how to draw everything. You have to have the right references. You have to know how to search for references. What have you been drawing lately? What about your shark? Yeah, that quote would become legend, huh? Hello there. How much I love seeing people who try to draw to get better at it. It's so cool. Pretty good. Been been learning a lot of new things. And you. Happy New Year, by the way. Oh, that's exactly what I am doing right now. I was talking to Who Mag giggles. That I saw a video, a tutorial that you should check it out. Here it is. If you're studying lighting, this blew my mind. It's about studying values and lighting and shadow and stuff. No problem. Yes! Didn't you know? I have a lovebird. His name is Prince. No! Those would be some pretty loud squeaks. You know, sometimes he's really quiet, but when I start talking, he wants to talk too. Actually, we are getting another lovebird. It would be a female, and her name will be Philo, because let me check the enemy. There's an enemy. The Rising of Shield Hero. There's a bird there called Philo, so we will call her that. Nerd, maybe. Just a little bit nerd. So I didn't like much this reference, I'll change it. Is it bothering you? Like, is it too loud? Yeah. If he's bothering, just tell me, because I can put him outside. You know, when he first got here, I had headaches because of how loud he is. I am not kidding. I had headaches all day. But now I don't know if I got used to it or he is less loud, but it's fine for me. So other people that come here might find it really loud. But you know what? I just l- taught him to say Pee-wee. No, with P, we say P. And he actually says it when he wants it. Yeah. I'm like, you were like, are you dancing while you are drawing and streaming? So that there's a video, like a meme, like a funny video. First there's the original video and someone put a sound of squeaking shoes on it. The video was about a silent party. So instead of loud music, you had to put headphones and everybody would listen to the same music in the headphones. So it would be a silent party to not bother who was living around, whatever. And somebody got that video and put squeaking shoes on top of it, like, because the people were dancing. It was funny because there was no music for us, and they were all dancing and vibing. Someone put the sound of squeaky shoes on top of it, and it was so funny. Do you like perspective drawing? Nah. He knows how to fight. If you put, like, for example, how can I say, there's a ball toy that we have here. If you, like, throw the ball at at him or around him, he will immediately go to the ball and attack it. So be aware. So a female is coming now, and I've heard that females are worse than males. They are more aggressive, so I've got to prepare for that. And he too. He thinks he's the alpha. When she comes, you'll see who will be the alpha. For me, perspective is okay when it's buildings, but like when it's environment, I struggle a little, and with characters too, to position the characters according to the perspective. Are you drawing right now? What are you doing? Okay. I am trying not to be super perfectionist here. Okay, so here's the thing. If I am able to make my own 3D fan art, and if I like it, I will put it as a pic. If I can, though, I don't know if I can do that, but maybe there will be no problems. Because I am liking it so far, so if the end result is something that I like, I will put it as a profile. Why did I get a bird? Because um I find them really cute. And I think it's beautiful because they are, yeah, mine is tiny, but there are others that are big, but they are not normal, quote unquote, like cats and dogs, because dogs and cats are like more friendly, but birds are more afraid because they are prey most of the time, so they are afraid of you, and you are big and you are a predator. But when you make friends with a bird, they are so sweet and cute, and they are really intelligent and social. I also love watching birds in nature. I don't go to a forest, of course, but here where I live, there are lots of types of bird, and it's really chill and relaxing to watch them. For example, mine now, he's kind of sleepy, and he is so cute you cannot imagine. Yes, it is. Like we wanted a pet, but we don't have our own house yet. And I think birds are little and easy to take care of. Okay, thank you. See ya next time, maybe. Bye bye.